So I've decided to try something a little different tonight. I've had this Pioneer amp sitting around for a while. It's a GMX 332. I've tried selling it. I have no use for it whatsoever. So this will run 4 ohms bridged, and I'm going to see how low I can get it to go before it either goes into protection or blows up. Take the bottom cover off so we can get a good look inside if anything does happen to blow up. Take this 20 amp fuse out. Let's put something a little bigger in here. Not sure if you can see that, but that ought to do. Just soldered a piece of wire right across there. Get rid of the fuse altogether. Alright, so first I'm going to run this at 4 ohm, which is what this amp is rated at, bridged. And it's supposed to do 100 watts, so we'll see what it does. Okay, so this is a 4 ohm test. Ah, 109. So hey, it actually does rated. So that's pretty good. Alright, let's see what it does on 2 ohm. This is not 2 ohm stable. And it's shut off. Alright, so it will not run 2 ohm. It just goes straight in protection. Let's try it on dynamic. Maybe it'll run dynamic at 2 ohm. It doesn't like it. It's definitely shutting off. But we got 130 out of it. Alright, let me see if I can do something about this protection. Okay, so basically what I've done now is disabled all the protection on this amplifier. So it should not shut down now from overcurrent. So we're going to go ahead and run it at 2 ohms again, and it's either going to make a lot of power, or a lot of power for this amp, hopefully, or it'll blow up. Either one should be pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Okay, it only made 45 watts. The amp's still alive, just not making a lot of power. 63 watts. I think it's just run out of headroom on this. I just don't think it can make any more. It just clips too easily. Alright, let's give this a go at 1 ohm. See what happens. Here we go. 1 ohm. This should be the death of it. Huh. It appears it was still going into protection somehow. But that's impossible. Because I have the protection disabled on this amp. Apparently it just will not run at 1 ohm no matter what. Okay, I'm going to run a different track here. And that is it. The amp will not run at 1 ohm. It just will not do it. I don't know what's shutting it down. I've pretty much gotten rid of all protection on this amp. So it should run at anything right now. So I don't know what's going on. We're running at 1 ohm right now. And it is getting hot. I can smell it. Oh, just heard something pop. Just gonna torture this thing to death. It's making all kinds of popping and crackling noises. Okay, so the output side of this amp is getting so hot I can barely touch it. That is hot. Really hot. Okay, I just had to get my temperature probe out here. This thing is running at about 200 degrees right now. And climbing. Holy shit, yeah, that's hot. 240 degrees. It still has not died. We're only putting out 30 watts. If I try to go any more, it shuts itself down. For some reason, I still don't understand that. It should run no problem. Obviously, you can see there's no protection on this thing, because it still hasn't shut down at 245 degrees. Okay, we are at the 300 degree mark. 300 degrees. And this thing still has not died. Okay, just to show how goddamn hot this amp actually is right now. Actually cooking up quite nice. Doesn't look pretty. So this thing's only putting out about 13 watts roughly now. And if I try to go any higher, it will just shut off. So 13 watts is as much as it will put out at 1 ohm. I'm going to try it at 4 ohm here in a little while after my egg's done cooking. It's getting there. It's taking a little while, but should have some scrambled eggs here in a little while. So it's been a few minutes now and it actually cooked. I don't know if you can see that. Doesn't look the prettiest. Amps are not the easiest thing to cook an egg on. Now the amp it's still running right now, but I can only get about 10 watts out of it before it shuts down now. I think it's pretty much dead, so it's cooled down a lot. It's nowhere near as hot as it used to be. So I was having a hard time cooking this. I should have started the egg thing earlier. It's still hot. It's still really hot. And the egg is cooked for the most part, especially the whites. Some of the yolks are still a little bit uncooked, but the whites are definitely cooked. So yeah, success, I guess, right? It's not too bad. Oh, why not? So that's it. I'm gonna throw this thing in the trash. Can't believe how long it went, actually. That's crazy.